Best friend, best friend. Did you catch the BET Awards last night? Because I did. I actually had to stream it because I was heading back from church. I know I had double church services yesterday, okay, and I had to catch it on the live stream. But shout out to my niece because she made sure she kept up with the Black Twitter while we were streaming from this phone, and we was running the hotspot from a trap phone. So we was trying to make this really happen, okay? It was teamwork, make the dream work. So let's go ahead and get right into this BET Awards ceremony 2017 review. All right, just starting off, y'all, let's just go ahead and get the elephant out the room. Leslie Jones, baby. I've always said this, and I'm gonna try to, let me be politically correct for the first 2 minutes of this video. She is Caucasian funny, okay? She isn't necessarily Black people funny. So a lot of the things that she does can be very corny. If you do this in the Black community, people will call you corny, okay? But if you do it in a Caucasian atmosphere, they find it to be hilarious. Some say this is coon-like activity, but you just have to have a different sense of humor. Same thing if you're watching Will Ferrell, or there's a couple other people who are just literally like Caucasian people funny, and it doesn't resonate with other Black people. So now that that's out the way, BET, I'm not really sure. I don't know if y'all felt a little sympathy for my girl Les with all the issues she had last year from her not being able to get dressed for her premiere of the Ghostbusters movie or whatever. I don't know if y'all were just feeling some type of sympathy, but baby, don't do it again, okay? She was not ready. This wasn't the platform for her. Maybe she could have done the skits. I think the skits were great for her. That could have been her zhush, like just doing the skits in the middle. But as far as hosting, it took her so long to kind of grab or, you know, fall into place with it. It was more like you could tell how nervous she was. And now I'm all Black power, you know what I'm saying? We here. I'm here with you for putting the Black girl magic up there, but we also have to be mindful of who we put up there to represent us. We don't want to make a mockery of ourselves, and that's almost what I felt like we were doing by putting her up there, because again, she is not someone that is really relatable to the Black culture as far as her funny. Now, we all know she Black and she got the same struggles we got, okay? But let's do a little better next time, okay? We know she got the spiked up hair, but if we know that was one of the things people would go come for her at, let's make sure she's dressed appropriately. And I mean dressed appropriately by her hair. By the end of the show, I don't know if Twitter had just went in so bad that they had a stylist come in, but by the end of the show, her hair had changed and I was here for it. But I just think she was not ready for this big of a platform, and I'm here for them giving opportunities, but they should have gave her someone else to bounce off of. She was not ready for a solo show, in my opinion. You guys let me know what you think down below. Again, I'm all Black girl magic, so I'm not upset that they chose a Black woman to do it. I just was more so thinking about her and how she could really get the audience, you know, like, it's a show. That's how they make their coins, commercials and all that stuff. All right, so Bruno Mars performed. I was here for that. A lot of people were like, why he performed that song? I'm like, Bruno, I love me some Bruno, okay? I don't care what he sing. He can get up there and sing, but it was big for me that Bruno actually was at the BET Awards, because he isn't really Black. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but he's not Black. Now, a lot of people think he is, but he's really not. And then his tickets are so expensive. Even just to get the nosebleed seats at the FedEx Forum, it was starting at about $140. So I was like, he's here? BET got him? Okay, they doing big things, okay? That Beyonce, you know, she out with the baby, so they had to spend their coins somewhere else, and I guess they spent them on Bruno Mars. But I was here for his performance. Nothing bad to say about that. I don't think, I'm gonna just go ahead and say this, the highlight of the award show was not the awards. Like, the awards were, I mean, they were very few. I don't know if I missed some in between some or whatever, but I just felt like they maybe had 12 awards on a whole, let's see, 8, 9, 10. But it really didn't end at 10. So on a 4-hour show, they probably had about 12 awards that they passed out as far as like dealing with music. Now, they gave out a lot of my Black is Beautiful awards. What is them awards called? Y'all let me know, because I don't be knowing what the awards is called, because they're not humanitarian awards. They like helpful people. They gave out a lot of helpful people awards, which I was happy about. But anyway, so back into the performances. So Trey performed. Now y'all know recently I went to go see Trey perform here in Memphis, and I was disappointed, not in him, I was disappointed in the venue. It was just too hot. Like, it was just too much. I couldn't enjoy myself. It was a standing room concert, which would have been fine. You know, I came prepared, flip-flops in the bag and everything, heels on, you know, whatever. But it was too hot and ridiculous for me. I'm not here for it. But he performed his new songs, and to be honest, as I was looking around at the crowd, I'm like, they didn't even know his new song. So I'm like, what y'all come for? Y'all ain't never seen Trey in concert before? But then I looked at the ticket price and I was like, they probably never seen him before. Anyways, backstory, come to the BET Award performance, he did his new songs as well. I Don't Want Nobody Else But You, and then he did Animal. Now, I love the song Animal, but again, gotta know your audience. Trey, Trigger, this was not the performance that you should have did. You should have hit us with an old song to get the crowd hype, and then put us on to Animal, because nobody knew what Animal was but me. I'm singing along. You bring out the Animal, and I like the song. I'm here for it, but your audience was not. So you just kind of have to know your audience and who you're dealing with. And I feel like Trey's camp didn't realize that this album isn't doing as well as they think. I don't know if that's tea or shade, but I'm just letting y'all know. Then Chris Brown came out, and woo! I had to leave him out. We actually made it to the restaurant, and I had to leave out the restaurant because I was so excited to see Chris Brown. It has been a while since we've seen Chris Brown perform at the BET Awards. For a long time, I don't even think he was even coming. So to see him come out there and perform, it was just magic. I love seeing Chris Brown perform. He is an awesome performer. And I say performer because I mean from the music to the dancing, he gives us everything. I have nothing bad to say. I'm happy to see him performing. That's where I'm at in my life with that. And I was wondering, y'all know Karrueche had that whole little restraining order. So when he was on stage, did she have to leave out? Because 100 yards is a whole football field, and I know the LA thing is big, but it ain't that big. So was he in violation, and we gonna see some kind of jail time for him with this because of BET? Y'all let me know below, because I was like, how does this really work when you got this big old restraining order on this person? And she was there live and living color. Now, I didn't see them flashing pictures of Chris being in the audience, so that may have something to do with it. I don't know, but who do you pick? Do you pick Karrueche or do you pick Chris Brown? Like, I don't know, BET, y'all raised Chris Brown. Karrueche just, coming up underneath his wing, y'all let me know what y'all think about that down below, okay? And then we got French Montana and Swaggly. Y'all been calling this baby Swag P, okay? And anyways, they perform, and I had a problem with this because French Montana had made that comment about the girl with the nappy hair because she had her braids done. And yes, it's time for me to get them refreshed, but I still keep them washed and looking nice or whatever. But I was offended by his comment because I'm like, it's so many other things you could have said, but you talked about her having nappy hair, and you are appropriating black culture, and you're not even black. So that's something you should not even touch. Like, don't even touch those types of subjects. And him bringing out he brought out black girls from Zimbabwe. I don't know where he got these black women from, but baby, I was like, I'm not here for it. Like, you tried it. You tried to apologize without apologizing. We not here for it. You can hold that baby all you want to, looking uncomfortable, because he was like, he looked around as he was talking like, come get the baby. I'm like, really? Get him off the stage. We have Mary J. Blige with ASAP Rocky. I wasn't really here for it. I felt like the scene, I love this song, but I wanted some Mary J. Blige to be bumping, and I know she going through it, so I kind of wanted, I don't know, people be like, they want the old Mary back, and I'll be like, I just want happy Mary. Like, sing to me in your spirit about your anger, but still be passionate and upset, but having a good time. Am I weird? I don't know, but it was all right. Yeah. Big Sean, he did have the moves. I don't know if y'all saw him. He was and he was hitting it on the ones and twos. I said, okay, Big Sean been going to Zumba or something, because he was keeping up. Yes, indeed. Solange got an award, and she thanked everyone but her mom. She didn't thank Matthew, and she didn't thank Beyonce. She thanked BET though. I was like, oh, okay, you must Forgot about your sister. Hell, you should thank Jay-Z, because he put you back on the map, low-key, from them. No tea, no shade. I was here for Jamie Foxx. He should have hosted the show. If they were looking for somebody else to host the show, they should have gave it to Jamie. It has been a while since we've seen Jamie in this capacity, and I was here for it. I love Jamie Foxx music. Like, he could have gave us some songs, I just wish they would have did that. I wish they would have gave us Jamie Foxx. He was funny during his little minutes on there. He was letting them have it. Like, y'all got stuff messed up, the teleprompter ain't right, come on, speed it up so I can tell y'all what, tell them what y'all want me to say. He plugged his movie. I loved it. I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but me and my niece were sitting there talking about it as well. In the Tupac movie, the focus of what is it, Little Rider, Baby Driver was on Jamie Foxx. But if you watched it on your regular television channels, the focus was on the white people that starred in the movie and not Jamie Foxx. So I don't know if y'all caught them teas, but last night on the preview, it did give us more of the Jamie Foxx role that he's playing in the movie. So I think that they're catering towards their audience when they're putting out their previews. Y'all let me know what y'all think as well. Keyshia Cole was real excited. I don't know if y'all saw her in the audience. I said, okay, Keyshia, I see you. You on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I mean, Hollywood now. So you on the come up. They finally invited you. I think last time they left her outside or something. She was behind the fence selling fish place, but that's neither here nor there. We're looking forward to seeing the foolery she's going to be bringing to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, because she doesn't really have anything going on other than the fact that her and wasn't it Baby? Her and Baby were together. She beat somebody up. So, I want to do her and Tony Braxton got a little beef or something. Like, I wonder, is her and Tamar friends? Since you know how Tamar is, they probably got a little secret beef going on. I'm gonna be here for it. I'm gonna watch and see what we got going on. Okay, so then we had Yara Shahidi, and I just love she's just super conscious. Like, she is more conscious than half the people her age, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it, and I love it, and I'm so happy. Congratulations on her going to Harvard. It is a big statement. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. I wonder if she's still going to do her acting on the side. I don't know. Then we got Escape, y'all. When Escape came on, honey, they was serving us body for days. Yes, indeed. I was here for every single moment of it. Candy did sound a little rough around the edges, but she hit that high note, though. I don't know if y'all heard her. She hit that high note. I said, okay, Candy still got it. And then she went back to and I was like, poor little Tink Tink. Gonna have to work on that. They sounded and they looked amazing, and I was here for it. I'm here for this reunion. I hope that they do the reality show that they're talking about doing, so we can just get a little bit more insight, because I loved watching SWV's their reality show that they had. It just brought back so many memories, but then showed us where they're at today. So I'm here for that. Future and Kendrick Lamar performed, and they was twinning with their jean jackets. I was like, oh, okay, mask off and all of that. I don't know, did I miss something, or did Kendrick not perform by himself? Like, maybe I missed it. I don't know. Tamar Braxton. Woo! Y'all know I love me some Tamar. As foolish and as silly as she is, I still love me some Tamar, because we all got them foolish friends in our lives. We all got them foolish family members that just act like that, but they will do anything for you. And Tamar is one of them people. Like, she just the baby. Like, she literally just the baby. And maybe that's why I resonate with her, because I'm the baby of the family, and I find myself relating to a lot of the things that she does and says. I don't know, probably just that. But she looked and sounded so amazing. This was a great look for her. I think that everything they put together for this whole performance was amazing, and it was on point. You felt it while she was singing, and whoever her vocal coach is, call me, because I need them kind of vocals where you can like that. Woo! And hit every note, not get tired, child. I needs that in my life. It did take me a minute to catch on to the scene with the people with the red dresses on. My niece did point that out to me. She was like, no, TZ, look, keep watching. I was like, okay, so I'm watching. And I kept watching, and then finally I figured it out that the girl in the red dress was taken away from the man. So y'all excuse me for my little slow moment. Now, Deborah was tiptoeing, and they had already announced her name, child. She was about 2 minutes away from the mic before she finally got to it, and they MC Light had already announced her, and we just watching her tiptoe across the stage. That took 2 minutes of my life. Deborah started walking a little bit faster, but she needed to get on that conveyor belt. They should have had one for her. Side note, let's go ahead and talk about this conveyor belt. Everybody looked like they was finna fall off every time they was coming through that little door. I said they need to either slow the conveyor belt down or turn it off, because they ain't doing this right, okay? But in this case, I think Deborah Lee should have had her a little conveyor belt to get her out there a little bit faster. We understand she's getting a little bit older. She got tiptoe. It's almost time for them kitten heels, Deborah. Chance the Rapper won the Humanitarian Award, and I was here for that. He has done so much for his community, and I love that Michelle Obama had a special message. I had no idea that she actually knew Chance the Rapper as a young person, and that makes, I don't know, it just makes it so much more personable, because you can tell that he is very into his community. And one thing that he said, he wanted to make other people make a change and do all of this stuff, but he said, he was like, you know, I can change, I can do this. And like, even listening to Common, who's from Chicago, I was going to say Shy, from Chicago, he said, you know, it made me want to do more. And I think that's where we're at in life, is just wanting to do more for our people. Like, it has to be that consciousness among ourselves to help our kids, because we really, that's all we got, y'all. That's all we got. Maxwell, y'all, I have no earthly idea what song he was singing, but honey, he can sing to me on the floor in that nice suit on top of them little fake constellations. Yeah, I go with constellations out there. I will take it any day. I don't know what he's saying. If y'all know what song he's saying, tell me down below. Tyrese, I see they only let you talk about the dead people now, because you done messed up. They done messed up now, because Tyrese made that comment about black women, and I guess this is the only role that he could get for BET Awards. Not saying he's not paid, but the black community not feeling you right now, Ty. Black Ty, don't forget where you came from, you beautiful black man with all that fine chocolatiness, but don't forget where you came from. So the Lifetime Achievement Award was given to New Edition, and I am so excited that they are getting the recognition that they deserve. You know, they went through a whole lot, and they were a pinnacle point in the R&B group world. Like, they just were so instrumental into a lot of people's lives. So I was here for that. I love the fact that they had the cast come out and perform the songs that they did before, and then they had it was just a really nice performance. Let's just me say that. Bobby Brown, do better next time. I don't need you out here looking like Little Red Riding Hood when you pull up on us. I just don't. I mean, why? Why, Bobby? Why? Bobby? I'm pretty sure Whitney rolling over in her grave right now thinking about how crazy you was looking in that red trench coat, and everybody else got on their nice little looking stuff, you know. Is it just me, or was Ralph looking extra old? What's going on, Ralph? What is going on? I need you to come back to us. You need to go get that rejuvenation, that skin rejuvenation or something. But he was looking kind of old, like he going through something right now. So I hope this concert that they finna put on, Floyd Mayweather's, I guess his promo producer or whatever, is the one gonna be doing the show. So I'm hoping this will give them some coins that they need to put back in their pockets, because the only one that was getting paid was Michael Bivins. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. But then why did Bobby Brown have on this fur on the side of his white jacket? Why he couldn't just be regular? And I guess he just wasn't feeling the rain, because after they did that song, that baby did not come back out to the end. I was like, oh, he could have sang, like, remember on Dreamgirls at the end when they had Dina and everybody all come back out and sing the song together? They should have did that, you know. Y'all know I live in a fantasy world. But anyway, so SZA, Polo Tink Tink, she had all kinds of technical difficulties, from the music starting, her singing and we couldn't see her, to it coming back on, the thing lifted and lifted back down, lifted back up, and it was just too much going on. I felt like her music was a little bit behind her vocals, or something was off. Like, it was just, I don't know if I was too hung up in the technical difficulties that I couldn't really just get into the performance. She looked nice though. She was really cute. I was here for it. Remy Ma threw major shots, okay? Major shots at the end of her speech towards Nicki. Of course, we all know Nicki was not even in the building. So, I mean, is it major shots when the person not there? Or is that just shade? I feel like it's just shade. So she threw major shade at Nicki, but I mean, it was warranted. She won the award, and I mean, hey, it is what it is. Now, when the Grammys come back around, that's when we can see and really talk about things, because I mean, a BET award is nice for the culture, but you know, you really get those stats when you get a Grammy. So I'm here for Remy Ma's shade, but I still want to see, you know, where it goes. Can we get some more music, Remy? Preferably by yourself. Just saying. No shade. And then lastly, we had DJ Khaled perform. Of course, we knew he was going to be last because he had all these people, okay? He had Quavo, he had Chance the Rapper, Lil Wayne, and there was no Justin Bieber. So was Justin not allowed to come? Did I even see Usher there? Was Usher present? Because I saw him in the video talking about, who was he talking about? New Edition, but I didn't see him at the awards show. So maybe Justin couldn't come because Usher didn't come, and that's, you know, if your black representative don't come, then you can't come. Because I didn't see Justin Timberlake there either, and I didn't see Pharrell Williams, and I think Pharrell is Timberland. Was Timberland there? You know, I be feeling like everybody got black representatives that you could bring, you know, then you allowed to come by yourself. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but he wasn't there. The performance was good. I was happy to see DJ Khaled just be the end of the show. Everything was lit. I loved it. All right, so my overall opinion about the BET Awards 2017, I feel like it could have been better. Technical difficulties come all the time. Everybody has them, but this was too many going on, like from the conveyor belt to the audio to just the production. Like, what was going on, BT? Y'all didn't have the coins for it. Y'all listen, y'all better start hiring some of these interns that's really trying to get on the come up, you know, and stop going with these rinky-dink production companies and messing up y'all stuff. Y'all are broadcasting on about 6, 7, 8, 9 different channels, and y'all can't get this together. Walmart sponsoring whole awards. They couldn't give you no coins to get it together. I digress. But I think it was really good. I think that they just need to work on those schematics of the show if they really want to step up and be up there with the other shows and make people interested in wanting to spend 4 hours of watching. Because I was sitting there like, dog, if I would have been at home, I wonder would I have been doing other stuff while trying to watch it, or would I have been tuned directly into it? Like, was it one of those shows? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Sorry it was so long, but hell, the show was 4 hours long, so trying to condense everything I just found out in the show into less than 20 minutes was hard. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and as always, I will catch you guys in my next video. Your girl gotta get back into work, so I will holla at y'all later. KK, bye.